afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon, Didi.
Yeah, today my topic is Indus civilization. Indus civilization, also known as Indus Valley civilization, also known as Harappan civilization. It is actually called as Indus Valley civilization because this this civilization was mostly on the river banks of Indus River. But then, eventually, as archaeologists started finding more, they started finding traces of this same civilization away from the banks of Indus River. That's when they thought that it would not be so prominent calling it as Indus civilization. And since they first excavated the city Harappa, they started calling it as Harappan civilization. So So what do you mean by Indus civilization? The word Indus. Okay, the word Indus actually had a long history. Why the river Indus being named as Indus? It was actually called as Sindhu River. But then, how did it follow to be called as Indus? Actually, what happened was initially it was called Sindhu. Then these Persians arrived into India, and then they could not pronounce S so fluently. They have this Arabic accent, right? So they could not pronounce Sindhu very prominently. So they started calling it as Hindu, H. So when they started pronouncing it as H, they started calling India to be as the land of Hindu, the land of Hindu. That's when our India started being called as Hindustan. And eventually, when Greeks came into the picture, they didn't even want to pronounce river Sindhu as Hindu. So they then converted it into Indus. So with those transformations of words, ultimately the word got to be derived as Indus. And from then, it was called as Indus River, and the civilization, those were found within those region, and the banks of Indus River were to be named as Indus civilization. And now let's talk about the origin. So approximately 8000 BC, back, the climatic conditions were more like the today's South Asian climatic conditions. So then around by 4000 BC, there was this happening of the urban society that started taking place. That's when people wanted to start cultivation, wanted to have domestication. That's when they started feeling that agriculture is necessary. Because during that period of time, they had their domestic animals. And now, since as we know that there are many wild plants and it is not good for the domestic animals to be fed, right? So that's when they started the process of cultivation for their herd to be fed. So eventually they started indulging themselves in agriculture as well. And then they developed an agriculture. Eventually it was just the process of the civilization that we are seeing ourselves to be today. This also led to the permanent settlement, and eventually they also developed new crafts, technology, and many more, like pottery, discovery of copper, and then bronze. So can you tell me what is bronze? Like, bronze is an alloy.
Kanchu.
With two different things. And it is, copper and tin. So like that, they eventually started even developing alloys. Now, can you tell me, they just said that they discovered copper. but they didn't say invented copper. Why? What is the difference between invention and discovery?
ఇన్వెన్షన్ ఇస్ లైక్ ఫస్ట్ కనిపెట్టిన వాళ్ళు ఇన్వెన్షన్ అంటారు. దాన్ని లైక్ ఎక్స్కవేషన్ అని ఇప్పుడు హరప్పన్ సివిలైజేషన్ ఇస్ నాట్ ఇన్వెంటెడ్, ఇట్ వాస్ డిస్కవర్డ్.
Yeah.
సో బిఫోర్ ఇట్ వాస్ ఎగ్జిస్టెడ్, దట్స్ వై ఇట్స్ కాల్డ్ ఎ డిస్కవరీ.
So basically we can say that discovery is something that already existed and we found it out. Invention is something that was not there and we created it. The basic difference between discovery and invention. So there are certain things that they probably might be invented, but copper is something that is always found in Mother Earth, right? So they discovered these things, and with that eventually they developed to have even also had formations of weapons. Weapons or even the materials or the what do I call the work purpose instruments, those were needed for agriculture purpose, were also found. Even with the help of stones, wood, they formed different sort of weapons which were actually excavated by archaeologists. And now coming up to the stage of evolution and stages. So as per archaeologists research, over past 7 decades, there has been gradual development on the standards of Indus civilization. There were 4 stages basically: pre-Harappan, early Harappan, mature Harappa, and late Harappan. So these 4 stages also have like the place we will be going on discussing about a particular place and where was this sort of stage found, in which prominent area was it mainly discovered, right? So first stage that is pre-Harappa was mostly found in Merghar, so which is located on the foot of Bolan Pass, about 150 miles to northwest of Mohenjo-daro. It was also the administrative part of Balochistan. Where is Balochistan? These places of Pakistan, Balochistan, Afghanistan, Turkmenistan, Tajikistan, Uzbekistan. These are all the Istan places which are very closely located to one another. We see in this was 1,000. It had 1,000 diameter. It was widespread in 1,000 diameter of area. This Merghar. And then comes Emri, the second stage. Now, in this, the transformation to the pre-Harappa to the mature Harappan culture was found. Like, basically, transformation is not all of sudden. It takes eventually. So, there might not be too many differences from pre to the mature phase. But when we talk about the late Harappan civilization and comparing it with the pre-Harappan civilization, there were many modifications and changes, because it was more than 2,000 years transformation went on and people developed. That's when they started creating alloys, they started hunting, they started, like, see, once when a human civilization existed, starting they would just want to see for their needs. Their needs are fulfilled, that's more than enough. Good for them to go. But eventually, they would want more. They would want, might not be for themselves, might be for their cattle. They want the best food for them. They want better clothing. That's when they started harvesting cotton. They wanted to have variety food. Didn't want it to adjust with only barley and I guess the crops that were very frequently available. Rice was very less found in Harappan civilization, but it was there. they also wanted to modify their way of taste. They just didn't wanted to have whatever they are having. So their wish of transformation, it is not greed basically that we are having nowadays, because we are never happy with whatever we get these days. We want more and more and more, and it's basically infinite. That's why we have too many enmities, we have negativity in our brains, but that time it was just a bit more needs, that's it. So they had a good sense of evolution, a better way of life. Their main goal of evolution was not to get themselves into peaks, it was to get. So basically it is so said that these were used as anchor in those days. And this was really heavy stone, like, you know, a heavy stone. So it was so said that these were used as anchors in those days, because they found it in the excavation and they concluded that this is probably an anchor. So now let's discuss about the major cities. How many major cities do we have?
6 major cities.
No, how many? Not what are they? How many?
6.
6?
In Harappa?
Yeah.
6.
6, 8.
Histories are told only.
Six.
That's all. So the first is Mohenjo-daro. So first is Mohenjo-daro, which is on the right of the Indus River. Right? Then comes, where was this found actually? This was found in Sindh. Where is Sindh?
It is real paper.
Pakistan only, no?
India, Pakistan.
The east.
Between India and Pakistan.
India and Pakistan.
Between India and